me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. La baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real.
A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Breaking down the young and what I owe them. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded. Off the mold, break the sight.
Walker Buehler is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's not a very big guy, barely over 6 foot, but boy, he carries a big arm. Really live fastball, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better, and he's a big game pitcher. If Walker Buehler is throwing strikes, it's nearly impossible to string an inning to get 3 or 4 hits off this guy.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
First pitch, 7-11.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Smith is there. And that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 16 homers, and 44 RBIs. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. One and two now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
1 and 2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just underway here in Southern California. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. The 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Here's the 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Domingo Germán is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Interesting guy to watch, Matt, from the right side. Good curveball, and he has a long, loose arm. Not a very big guy. He's kind of on the slender side, but he really gets that long extension through the zone. You'll know if he's on early. You'll see lots of swings and misses, particularly on that curveball. That's his bread and butter pitch.
And now here is Chris Taylor, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 7 homers and 19 driven in. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And he's back easily. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Justin Turner is on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Justin Turner comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. He's set. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. This year against right-handed pitching, Turner is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
First and second here with nobody out. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Here now is Will Smith. She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Count is 1-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Matt Beatty stepping in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and 30 RBIs. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And it's fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Zach McKinstry, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Comes set, the 0-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over.
I win.
So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base.
They like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Gleyber Torres as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-1. Brett Gardner waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good battle. Count remains full. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
And now, Brett Gardner. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Two-one pitch, a knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. just hung in there on that one. Nobody out, runner on first. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Right side hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Gio Urshela stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. He's set, now the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 39.
Into the box, number 39. He stands in for the first time in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-1 on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate now, Domingo Germán, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say you from. Now to the plate, Luke Raley, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Stanton, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch of the AB now. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. High in the air down the right field line. Stanton on the run. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to pitching, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now here's the first offering. DJ LeMahieu is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1-0 the count. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there, but when you see a fastball elevated coming at your face, your first thing is to get out of the way.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Rougned Odor now.
The second baseman, Rougned.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, and there's 1 away. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Not to minimize the hit here, because it was a double all the way, but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on third because of a bad throwing miscue.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. The 1-0 delivery. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Torres is on his way home, and a relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 4 runs here in this half inning. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, number 39, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Gardner at second with 2 down. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
In now, Domingo Germán, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Alex Vesia is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Smoke toward third. Turner's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 6 and the Dodgers 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Billy McKinney.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And oh boy, that pitch nearly got him in a bad place as he had to hit the dirt that time. It's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in next, Justin Turner, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch.
Outside, that's a ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 39 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Smith. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
And he's safe.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
To the plate now, Matt Beatty, and he fouls this one off. He collected a base hit his first time up. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fouled away. McKinney on third. Smith at second with 1 away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Stanton looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 5 on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollard.
Number 11.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he misses 2-1. Two and two.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
3 runs already home here. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Next to hit, Zach McKinstry. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Line hard down the line and right. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Misses, ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in his at bat.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Stanton finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Now the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. One and one to count. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, Stanton with a big swing at that one, but he got there a little too quickly, and this is going to hook foul. Another 2-2 offering.
Ball down, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to stand in is Rougned Odor, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul, it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1-2, here it comes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here's another shot down the line in right. Stanton rounds third and is digging for the plate. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. The tag, and he's safe. And they lead now by 4.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Gardner is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today. He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
1-2 now. Torres leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Count still at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Rayleigh comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So now into the box is Gio Urshela. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Into the box now, number 39, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Domingo Germán. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First offering, 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Victor Gonzalez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. McKinney giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 10 and the Dodgers 4.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
And stepping in, Luke Raley. And Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
At the plate, Victor Gonzalez. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Inside ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And the 2-1. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So now to the plate, Billy McKinney. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Albert Abreu, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Justin Turner will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. He's set, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Turner, the runner at second with one away. That misses 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a one-run ball game.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Standing in now, Matt Beatty. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
First offering. A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. To the plate now, Zach McKinstry. Strike called, now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. And now a pitch on the way. Rougned Odor comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Chopped weakly to the right. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers as they cling to a 10-9 advantage. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the second baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Second baseman.
And the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Skied down the left field line. Number 39 moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. So now here is Luke Raley. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Cody Bellinger will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's set. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Ball 1. Raley leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. A 1-1.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not what he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 17 for him on the season as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
So a new pitcher is set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. So now to the plate, Billy McKinney, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He grounded out last time up. The 1-0 home. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Chapman ready, the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 39 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready to take his hacks again. Will Smith blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And there's ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fouled off. Ready with the 1 and 2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Stanton, and he makes the catch in the corner. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Dodgers 12 and the Yankees 10. Phil Bickford takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gleyber Torres, and they could use a spark from him here. First offering. Lays off 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Nipped the corner, 2-2. A wave and a miss made him reach. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Up next, Brett Gardner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Gio Urshela. He doubled his last time up. First delivery to him.
Nope, that's the ball.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Pollock, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Beatty has it. The side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Deficit holds at 12-10.
Don't let drama faze me. Still my grind heavy for my babies.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here's Matt Beatty to hit now.
The first baseman, Matt Beatty.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, A.J. Pollock. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball well outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Zach McKinstry, fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Now we'll see if their pitching can preserve this 12-10 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joe Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Batting 9, number 56.
George Ruiz is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Now the pitch.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Here it comes.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
3-0 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Runner back safely. Ruiz aboard here at first with nobody out. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set, now the pitch.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here's the 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
He's set, now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Ruiz rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Into the box, Rougned Odor, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He went down on strikes last time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Blake Trinan answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Gleyber Torres will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is McKinney. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Yankees leave them loaded. Deficit holds at 12-10. Luis Cessa gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Stepping in once again is Luke Raley. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering.
Ball in.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Follow that stick down.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Next up, number 56. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Left fielder looking up. Still going back. Gone! And good for him. Has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now batting, shortstop.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. A swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Sessa has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Billy McKinney, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Ready now is Justin Turner. He flew out in his last AB. From the stretch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Will Smith will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run. It was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. McKinney is off of first with 2 away. And it's 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Drilled down the line. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Matt Beatty will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. The Dodgers lead it 14-10. So here is Brett Gardner. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Now here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. The pitch.
Well, that's down.
Number 39 will be next. 1 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
On the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. And that's the second out. Next, it'll be number 39. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now the 1-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Bad time for a goose egg as they trail by 4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder A.J. Pollock.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cortez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 1-0.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Three and 0 now.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Albert Pujols will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll come in with an average down to 230, 13 home runs, and 34 driven in. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-1 home. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here comes the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 39 is there, and he has it for the out. So now to the plate, Luke Raley. He's set. Here it comes. Runner breaks for third. In there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pollock takes his lead at third with 1 away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Here comes the 1-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, number 56. A ball and no strikes. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
2-2 the count. A man on third with 2 down. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on this Monday night after this. Brustar Gratterall comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Estevan Florial is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Jimmy Nelson is forced onto the mound now following the injury. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead has been sliced down to 2. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. And D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball out.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Kenley Jansen answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. To the plate now, Rougned Odor, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So next to hit is Gary Sanchez. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Odor, base runner at first with 1 out. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Gleyber Torres, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The next 3-2. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Odor is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Rivalry.
Into the box, Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Jansen's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Here now the 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Now to bat, Brett Gardner. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's set. The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Last chance for the Yankees. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. you have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. The 3-2. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. 14-13 at the end of this one. The Los Angeles Dodgers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Victor Gonzalez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Exactly. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.